Hi, I'm Steve Thornton. I'm Vice Principal for Health at BOTS and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry, Queen Mary. First of all, let me say congratulations. I realise it's perhaps a year late, but it's fantastic to say congratulations anyway. And you've done a really amazing thing qualifying with a degree from BOTS and London at Queen Mary. You now join a group of an amazing alumni, all of whom will help you in your future careers. There are some amazingly famous alumni, and it's not fair to pick out any one in particular, but I'll give you a couple of examples. In my own area of obstetrics, B. Lynch designed a suture that has saved many women suffering from postpartum hemorrhage after childbirth. Or Robert Winston, or Lord Winston, many of you will know from his TV appearances or from his talk last year at graduation. But many people who've made such an incredible difference, as I know you will in the future, now you are a graduate from this university. It's a pity that the graduation and rites of passage was delayed, but actually you are an incredible year. You've done things that no other year has had the opportunity to do. You qualified and you immediately helped out with the response to COVID. You've also had the opportunity to see how the NHS has responded to COVID. You've helped in that response, and no doubt over the last year you've had some amazing times. You've probably also had some very sad times. Nothing actually prepares you in the way that you need for graduation and working as a doctor or as a dentist. I suspect that those student days now, even a year later, seem a long time ago. However, looking forward, you've got an amazing career ahead. Whatever you choose to do is truly amazing. For me, I enjoy my clinical practice as much now as I did almost 40 years ago when I qualified. I remember saying exactly that to you on day one, and it's still the same now as it was then. Whatever you choose to do, enjoy it. I would say work hard, play hard, and have a fantastic career. It's great that you've qualified. Enjoy rites of passage. Enjoy today. Enjoy this evening. Congratulations. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name's Matt and I'm this year's BARTS and the London Students Association President, which means I represent all the medical, dental and other SMD students within BARTS and the London. We're so excited to introduce you to Rites of Passage 2021, and although you can't be with us physically, we hope you're comfortable at home or wherever you are watching the live stream. Before we start, I thought we'd introduce you to some of the team that made this event possible. They've been working really hard, and I'm sure you'll appreciate and love every bit of the ceremony.
Hello everyone, my name is Andreas and I'm the current VP BARTS.
Hi, I'm Tharaby and I'm the current VP London.
Hi, I'm Grace and I am last year's VP BARTS and I ran the ceremony for the class of 2020 just a few weeks ago and I've been really involved in this one. I'm also a graduate, so I'm currently on the Cathedral floor and really excited to be part of the ceremony.
So yeah, we're just going to introduce Rites of Passage and let you know what it is all about. So Rites of Passage is an annual flagship event which is led by the BLSA, which is our student association, and it's a day of celebration basically for all our medical and dental graduates where we celebrate both academic achievements and extracurricular activities. And yeah, it's basically where they get to recite the modern day Hippocratic Oath, which is the Declaration of Geneva, and they officially become doctors.
And due to COVID, it has been quite difficult, but we're really excited to bring Rites of Passage to you in the shape and form that it's in, and really excited to be bringing Rites of Passage to you live streamed and also to the graduates who are sitting in St Paul's Cathedral right now. So yeah, really excited.
We're really grateful for this event to have been sponsored by the Medical Protection Society and our alumni, both through the BARTS and the London Alumni Association and the Queen Mary Annual Fund. It's made us really grateful and means that this event is possible. If you would like to help us out even a little bit, there is a donation link in the description below for this video.
So that's it from us. You'll be happy to know the ceremony is going to begin very soon. We hope that you'll enjoy it. We're so proud of this year's graduates. They have worked incredibly hard throughout their time here at Barts of London, and especially in the last 12 to 18 months where they stepped up, worked in the NHS, volunteered, gave jabs, supported their colleagues, and then did that all whilst sitting their finals. They're going to be incredible, incredible clinicians, and we hope that you'll join us right now in giving them a huge round of applause. They're currently in St. Paul's Cathedral, but this is going to be a great one. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it causes me great pleasure on behalf of the Dean and Chapter of St Paul's to welcome you this evening to St Paul's Cathedral for your graduation ceremony. My name is Paula Gooder and I'm the Canon Chancellor and Canon in Residence this week. Graduating is a wonderful experience at any time, but this year it is a particular moment of celebration. So I would like to add my own congratulations to those of your friends and families. This is a wonderful moment, and I hope that you're able to savor it. Now, can I ask you to stand for the academic procession as the ceremony begins?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I bid you all a warm welcome to the Rites of Passage Ceremony 2021. My name is Andreas, and I'm your Vice President Barts.
And my name is Tharaby, and I am your Vice President London for Barts and the London Students' Union.
You will be glad to hear that with the lifting of restrictions and in today's sweltering heat, as you are all socially distanced while seated, you can remove your face coverings. However, please continue to wear your face coverings when not seated.
This ceremony is to recognise the wonderful achievements of our Barts and the London graduates. Without further ado, please allow me to introduce the first speaker of the evening, Barts and London Student Staff President, Professor Nicholas Lemoyne. Unfortunately, he cannot be here this evening, so we will be reading his speech as a proxy.
You may be seated. Welcome. It is a great pleasure to see you all here tonight to celebrate this occasion. This is Rites of Passage, a unique ceremony organized by the students for the students. It is a historic day for you as graduates of Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry, one that you will never forget, especially in the middle of a pandemic here, in one of the world's most iconic buildings in the heart of the City of London. You have graduated from medical school with an illustrious history.
The original Royal London Hospital Medical School, founded in 1785, was the first to be granted a charter in this country and has had many famous graduates and staff. Among the names associated with our medical school is Elizabeth Garrett Anderson, who was born in a pawnbroker's shop in Whitechapel, studied with professors at the Royal London Medical College, and became the first female doctor to qualify in England. She went on to become the co-founder of the first hospital staffed by women, the first female dean of a British medical school, and the first female doctor of medicine to practice in France.
Barts is perhaps even more historic. Prior Ahir, a monk who had at one time been a canon here at St. Paul's Cathedral, went on a pilgrimage to Rome. He was struck down with malaria and suffered a terrible fever. He had a vision of St. Bartholomew, and when he finally recovered, he decided to dedicate his life to the care of the poor and the sick in the City of London. He founded Britain's oldest hospital in 1123, and Barts is unique in being on the same side for the last 900 years.
Famous names associated with Barts and the London include William Harvey, who discovered the circulation of blood through heart and vessels, Archibald Garrod, who pioneered the field of inborn errors of metabolism, and more recently, Sir Mark Caulfield, who led the 100,000 Genome Project.
Barts and the London is not all about the past. Today, it is very much focused on the present and the future. A very special part of the medical school is the Students' Association, which is perhaps the beating heart of our organization. It is incredibly vibrant, and as well as being there to look after the interests of all the students studying in the school, it provides activities that really enrich the experience of everyone here. It supports over 60 societies and sports clubs and has activities ranging from the Teddy Bear Hospital, where our students work with the children of Tower Hamlets to eliminate their fear of doctors and dentists, through to the Street Doctors charity, dedicated to teaching life-saving first aid skills to 11 to 25-year-olds at risk of youth violence in East London.
The association has been ably led this year by President Matt Robertson, supported by Andreas Hadjidemetriou, Vice President for Barts, Tharaby Tharamapathy, Vice President for London, and Milton Justin Sudhakaran, the Dental President.
As the Staff President, I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks to them for all the work that they and their colleagues have put into the organization, not only for Rites of Passage tonight, but also all the other activities over this very challenging last year.
As a graduate myself of this medical school, I know what it feels like to wear that gown and be presented with the degree certificate and prepare to set out from Barts and the London on the journey to choose your chosen professional career.
As the father of university graduates, I can sympathize with all the parents here who have made enormous sacrifices to support these graduates through the last 5, 6, or even 7 years of the study. It has been a long and demanding time, but this evening is when we, the students and staff of this fantastic medical and dental school, say thank you.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much for those kind words, Professor Lemoyne. Now I would like to welcome Professor Anthony Warrens, our Dean for Education, to present the Medic Awards and Colors, and Professor Sandra Nicholson, Head of the Center of Medical Education, to present the scrolls.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can begin. It gives me great pleasure to announce the graduates of 2021, the Bachelor of Medicine and the Bachelor of Surgery from Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry at Queen Mary University of London. With the Surgical Society Blues, Class Society Colours, the College Prize 2017 and 18, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences, Distinctions in Years 3 and 4, and Merit in Year 4, Dr. Pamela Adamovich. With Distinction in Year 1 and Merit in Year 2, Olushola Adeyemi. With Surgical Society Blues and Merit in Year 4, Mira Adra. With Merit in Year 5, Abhishek Ahmad. With Association Colours and Women's Football Club Blues, Nadja Elfardan. With Water Polo Club Blues, Distinction in Year 2 and Merits in Years 1 and 5, Jonathan Kojo Amua. With Distinction in Years 1 and 3 and Merit in Years 2, Naomi Anantharaja. With Merit in Year 3, Jordan Wesley Appleyard. With Running Club Colours, Madeline Bell. With Net Club Colours and Merits in Years 4 and 5, Natalie Bello. With Netball Club Colours and Merits in Years 4 and 5, Mahima Bhatt. With the Turnbull and Walsham Prize 2018-19, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences, and Distinctions in Years 4 and 5, Kira Boehm. With Rugby Club Blues, Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16 and Merit in Year 1, Patrick Briggs. With Palliative Care Society Colours, Rosalind Buckland. With Distinction in Year 1, Rachel Buxton Hopley. The BLSA Vice President Barts, the Association Honours, BLSA Education Award, BLSA Societies Award, BLSA RAG Award, Drama Society and Palliative Care Society Blues, and water polo club colours, Grace Catchpole. With Language and Culture Society colours, Annabelle Shugyan Chan. Chun Hings Chow. With the Association Ward as BLSA President, BLSA Vice President Barts, Association Honours, BLSA Education Award and BLSA RAG Award, with Drama Society and Water Polo Club colours, Thomas Longbottom. Alice Cranston. Sabine Efianai. With Men's Football Club colours, Thomas Ellis. Beatrice Elsas Parish. With Netball Club Blues, Nina Esmeralda Engels. With distinction in Year 5, Rianne Evans. Holly Gardiner. With Women's Hockey Club colours, Rowena Winunarpur Garsam. Attica Goma. With the Contribution Award for Trauma Sciences and Care of the Injured Patient Programme and Merit in Year 3, Finn Gunn. With distinction in preclinical sciences and distinctions in Years 3 and 5, Jonathan Halim. Danielle Hilton. With Merit in Year 3, Richard Ip. Darshinu Jayanthara. Mathusha Jayaraja. With the Dunhill Trust and Medical Schools Council Prize 2018-19, and distinction in Year 2 and merits in Years 1, 3, 4 and 5, Anita John. With Men's Hockey Club colours, Patrick Johnston. Charlotte Jones. With distinction in Year 5, Sanjeep Joshi. Joseph Rex Jude Johnson. With Tennis Club colours, the Harvey Manassian Prize and distinction in Year 4, Joshua Canbuel. Elshad Karbasi. With distinction in Year 1 and merit in Year 2, Payal Karya. With men's football club colours, Varshan Karunakaran. Ahan Cole. With netball club colours, Bentley Welcome Wicks Foster Prize 2017-18 and merits in years 2, 3 and 4, Varnika Korshik. Lina Kazim. With the BLSA Education Award, the GP Society Blues, the Class Society Colours, the College Prize 2019-20, the Little Prize, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences, Distinctions in Years 3 and 4 and Merit in Year 5, Chandni Rajesh Patel. With Cardiology Society Blues and Merit in Year 1, Maurizio Parker. Roshni Dea Prema. Paul Pulavar. With the David Williams and Matthew Duncan Prize in Obstetric Medicine and the Harvey Manassian Prize, Dilaram Mostifa Zadeh. Dominic Murray. With Language and Culture Society colours, Mathura Nagaraja. Hira Nazir. With the Men's Hockey Club Blues, the Francis Hocking Prize 2018-19, the RCGP North East London Faculty General Practice Prize, distinctions in years 1, 3, 4 and 5 and merit in year 2, Samuel Cowley. Philippa Lister. With Class Society colours, distinction in Year 5, merit in preclinical sciences and merit in Year 3, Ariane Maleki. With distinction in preclinical sciences, distinction in Year 4 and merit in Year 3, Rory McLaughlin. With Women's Hockey Club colours, Omemime Kokorisha. With merit in Year 5, Sachin Kunti. Helen Legg. With the Music Society colours and distinction in Year 5 and merit in Year 3, Nian Lee. With the Medical Education Support Society and Tennis Club Blues, the Buxton Prize 2016-17, the College Prize 2016-17, the Betchuel Prize, the College Prize, the Kathleen Penn Prize in Cancer 2019-20, the Frederick Trees Prize, the Kumar and Clark Prize, and the College Prize, with distinction in preclinical sciences and distinction in years 3, 4, and 5, Gemma Caroline White. Aisha Ullah. Sabrina Simo de Freitas. With Drama Society and Women's Hockey Club colours, Kutsai Sibanda. With Boat Club Blues, James Sanderson. With Boat Club colours, Chandler Durbidge. With Water Polo Club Blues and Merit in Year 2, Marco Coronelli. With Men's Football Club colours, David Barnett. With the Contribution Award for Trauma Sciences and Care of the Injured Patient programme, with distinction in Year 3 and merits in Years 4 and 5, Rebecca Badminton. Olivia Cox. Jessica Galvin. With distinction in Year 3 and merits in Years 2 and 4, James Mason. With the Association Award BLSA President's Association Honours, BLSA Education Award, BLSA Sports Award, BLSA RAG Award, Street Doctors and Women's Hockey Club Blues and Mixed Hockey Club colours, Megan Annetts. With Boat Club Blues, Cycling Club colours, and merit in Year 4, Benjamin Kutsier. With Boat Club colours, distinction in Year 4, merit in preclinical sciences, and merit in Year 3, Dylan Middleton. With Women and Healthcare Society colours and merit in Year 5, Marie-Louise Lyons. With Psychiatry Society Blues, Medin Shah. With Men's Hockey Club colours, the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16 and distinction in Year 5, Arjan Singh Sembi. Yehuda Schreiber. Avinas Patel. With the Jefferson and Herbert Patterson Prize 2017-18 and distinction in Years 1 and 5, Christopher Hillier. Priya Sohal. Jeshiva Solanki. With BLSA Education Award, Griffin House Community Trust Blues, Drama Society Colours, Jordan Tudor. With Boat Club and Griffin House Community Trust Blues, Arabella Gordon-Reed. With distinction in Year 2, Luca Julian. With merit in Year 4, Konstantinos Katsos. Morteda Elami. With Basketball Club colours, Muzammil Tijani. With the Roy Alexander Briggs Prize in General Practice 2016 and 17, Freya Elliott. With merit in Year 4, Mogis Hanif. With Class Society Blues Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, merit in Preclinical Sciences and merit in Year 3, Nurulain Khalid. With the Jefferson and Herbert Patterson Prize 2016-17, the Roy Alexander Briggs Prize in General Practice 2019-20, distinction in Years 1, 3 and 5 and merit in Year 4, Eleanor Rose Watkins. With LGBT Plus Society Colours, distinction in Year 3 and merit in Year 1, Joshua Wang. With the Harvey Manassian Prize and distinction in Years 3 and 4 and merit in Year 5, Nancy Whitehall. Rami Wilson. With the QMBL Equip Africa and the QMBL Unite Society Blues, with African and Caribbean Society colours, Oriyomi Adibawale. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16 and distinction in Year 1, merit in Year 2, Dina Abedi. With the QMBL Women's Rugby Blues, the African and Caribbean Society colours, the Brian Hamilton Story Memorial Prize 2019-20, distinction in Year 3, and merit in Year 5, Gloria Mofehentulowa Omotola Afilumo. With Islamic Society colours, Rhea Ahmed. With the Griffin House Community Trust Blues and Language and Culture Society colours, Nora Ali. Samir Alam. With merit in Year 4, Sofia Bitsios. With distinction in Year 2, Andriani Charalambos. With distinction in Year 1 and merits in Years 3 and 5, Ankita Deshpande. With merit in Year 4, Hannah Cocker. Kamal Diwan. With Anatomy Society colours, Akash Dasoi. Shivam Goyal. With distinction in Year 5 and merit in preclinical sciences, Thanos Emmanuel. The Harvey Manassian Prize in distinction in Years 3, 4 and 5, Bethany Guither. Olympia Haji Costa. Geda Tarawi. With distinction in Year 4, Jennifer Saunders. With association colours and Netball Club blues, Oriolua Akinwale. With merit in Year 1, Megha Chandrasekhara. With the BLSA Education Award, the David Williams and Matthew Duncan Prize in Obstetric Medicine 2019-20, Harriet Loudon. Oscar Robbins. With merits in Years 4 and 5, Nicola Sarath Chandra. With distinction in Year 3 and merits in Years 1 and 5, Maria Sudul. With Netball Club colours and merit in Year 5, Alice Bolton. With the Medical Education Support Society and Women's Hockey Club colours and distinction in preclinical sciences and merits in Years 3 and 4, Maria Gabriela Bridger. With the Medical Education Support Society colours, Pragya Chartuvedi. With Netball Club colours and distinction in Years 2, 3 and 4, Joanna Parsons. With Drama Society colours and distinctions in Years 3 and 4 and merits in Years 2 and 5, Lydia Warren. With Boat Club colours, Constance McSweeney. Victoria Maudsley. With Boat Club colours and distinction in Year 5, Nadia Roberts. With Boat Club colours and distinction in Year 4 and merits in Years 3 and 5, Anya Rutherford. With Dance Society colours, the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, the Best Project Prize in Sports and Exercise Medicine 2019-20, distinction in Year 3, merit in preclinical sciences and merits in Years 4 and 5, Lauren Taylor. Finlay McMahon. With Men's Football Club colours, distinction in Year 5, merit in preclinical sciences and merits in Years 3 and 4, Mark Bollington. With distinction in Year 3, merit in preclinical sciences and merits in Years 4 and 5, Neil Badiani. With QMBL Global Brigades Blues, Edith Forbes and Hayward Prize Awards 2017-18, the Tam Ross Prize, distinction in Years 3 and 5, merit in preclinical sciences and merit in Year 4, Bethan Capelin Bishop. With Boat Club and Project Play colours, Sirena Brunner. With the Contribution Award for Pre-Hospital Care Programme, Jessica Froggatt. Mark Cairns. With distinction in Year 5, Sally Thompson. With distinction in Year 1 and merit in Year 2, Kao Min Lee. With merit in preclinical sciences, Sherchi Chung. Angela Chow. With merit in Year 2, Salim Maxwell. With Boat Club colours, Rocio Crispin. With Boat Club colours and merit in Year 4, Maria Fernandez Salamanca. With US Society Blues, RCGP Northeast London Faculty General Practice Prize, the Christopher Hawkes Neuroscience Prize, Lucy Dale. With distinction in Year 4 and merit in Year 1, Ellie Evans. With the Neuroendocrinology Prize 2018-19, Uma Raja. With Squash Club Blues, Aaron D'Souza Edwards. With Association colours, BLSA Rag Awards and the Water Polo Club colours, Imogen de Trafford. With the Medical Education Support Society Blues, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences and Distinctions in Years 3 and 5, Jung Woo Kang. With African and Caribbean Society Blues, Ifeoma Ezekwe. With Dermatology Society Blues, the QMBL Swimming Colours, the Buxton Prize 2016-17, the College Prize 2018-19, distinctions in Years 2 and 3 and merits in Years 1, 4 and 5, Siata Shah. With distinction in Year 3 and merit in preclinical sciences and merit in Year 5, Christopher Pakiyanathan Raj. With Rugby Club Colours, the Charrington Poster Prize 2016-17, distinction in Years 2 and 4 and merit in Years 1 and 5, Jasper Evans. With Rugby Cup colours, Joy and David Long Prize in Medicine in 2019-20, merits in Years 1 and 3, Callum O'Keefe. With Drama Society colours, the Global Health Prize 2019-20, Rebecca Morgan. With distinction in Year 3 and merit in preclinical sciences, Joshua Jelly. With the Student-Assisted Medical and Dental Applicants Blues, the Islamic Society colours distinction in Year 2 and merits in Years 1 and 4, Tofail Hanan. With merit in Year 4, Mohammed Umar. With distinctions in Years 4 and 5 and merit in Year 1, Samar Johnson. Thomas Ray. With Street Doctors colours and merits in Years 1 and 3, James Justin. Sean Williams. Maliha Nasir. Yi Ning Udelea Faith Liu. With BLSA Education Awards and Music Society colours and merit in Year 3, Jiha Kwan. With Tamil Society colours, Dirthana Sithambara Pillai Sundaram. With BLSA Education Awards, Dance Society colours, the Charrington Poster Prize 2015 and 16, Rebecca Nielsen. With merit in Year 4, Lauren Page Marsh. With the BLSA Education Award, the Slotton James Anderson Prize 2016-17, the Buxton Prize 2017-18, the College Prize 2017-18, the Knott Prize 2018-19, the Patrick Pawsey Prize, the College Prize, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences, and distinctions in Years 3, 4 and 5, Halima Nadir. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2016 and 17, the RCGP North East London Faculty General Practice Prize, Madia Mazar. With Islamic Society Colours and Merits in Years 4 and 5, Huneza Ansari. With the Nutri-Tank Society and Tennis Club Colours, Distinction in Year 3, Merit in Preclinical Sciences and Merit in Year 4, Kayla Ng Yin. With merits in Years 3 and 4, Sabrina Tsiyi T. With Association Colours, QMBL Karate Blues, Men's Hockey Club Colours, the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, Distinctions in Years 2 and 4 and Merits in Years 1 and 5, Ismail Ansari. With Merit in Preclinical Sciences, Matthew Gallagher. With Merit in Preclinical Sciences, Maria Gaffour. With the Women's Hockey Club Colours and Merit in Year 5, Natalie Lloyd-Gale. With the Women's Football Club Blues and Merit in Year 5, Rebecca Escorihuela. With Lacrosse Club Blues, Distinction in Year 5 and Merits in Years 2 and 3, Helena Bridge. Dimitrios Papadomikilakis. With Distinction in Year 1 and Merits in Year 4, Konstantinos Tsurmouzis. Sakina Rumani. With Teddy Bear Hospital Colours, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences, Distinctions in Years 3 and 4 and Merit in Distinctions Years 3 and 5 and Merit in Year 4, Jagadishwaran C. Gandhi. With Distinction in Preclinical Sciences and Merit in Year 4, Stephen Hadyanto. With the BLSA Education Award, the Teddy Bear Hospital Blues and the Korean Society Colours, Minjin Kim. With the Boat Club Colours and the Contribution Award for Pre-Hospital Care Programme, James Eyre. With the Bentley Wellcome Wicks Foster's Prize 2016-17 and Merit in Year 2, Daniel Gutman. With the Neuroscience Society Blue, Alexandra Veletopoulou. With the Harvey Manassian Prize and the Distinctions in Years 3, 4 and 5, Elliot Taylor. With Distinction in Year 1 and Merits in Years 2 and 3, Maria Konstantinides. Sajiv Shanmuganandaraja. With the Joy and David Long Prize in Medicine 2018-19 and merits in years 3 and 4, Hussein Majan. With the Islamic Society Colours and the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, Sultan Farouk. With the Islamic Society Blues, Abdul Karim Ismail. With the BLSA Society's Award, Islamic Society Blues and Merit in Year 2, Safwan Omar. Kirishan Parthipan. With the Physiological Society Best Project Prize 2018-19 and merits in years 3 and 4, Haoswan Lee. With the Islamic Society Colours, Elham Hussain. With merit in year 1, Maryam Hanif. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2016-17 and merits in years 2, 4 and 5, Ziba Shams Khan. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2016-17 and merits in years 3, 4 and 5, Chloe Coe. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2016-17, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences and Distinction in Years 3 and 4, Zixin Yeo. Humayun Raja. With the Jefferson and Herbert Patterson Prize 2017-18 and distinctions in years 1 and 3 and merit in year 5, Zoe Scabiolo. With merits in years 3, 4 and 5, Sophie Murphy. With Palliative Care Society Colours and merits in years 3 and 5, Grace Houghton. With distinction in year 4 and merit in year 2, Balin Shah. Roshni Shah. With Islamic Society Colours and merit in year 4, Zainab Kauser. With the Association Colours, BLSA Education Award, Language and Culture Society Colours, and Brian Hamilton Story Memorial Prize 2018-90, Nabila Yunus Mayat. With merit in year 5, Kajol Odedra. With merit in year 1, Gaurav Mali. With merit in year 2, Yusuf Shakanti. With the Jefferson and Herbert Patterson Prize 2017-18, distinction in year 1 and merit in year 5, Teemila Oluwatomisin Sito. With merit in year 4, Konstantinos Lipsos. With merit in Year 3, Melissa Kiriakou. With Association Colours, the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, Distinction in Year 4 and Merits in Years 3 and 5, Rory McGowan. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, Jonah Robinson. With the Sexual Health Education Blues and Merit in Year 5, Yasmin Zolfagari. Abhinav Verma. With Alpine Club and Friends of MSF Society Blues, James Wong. With Music Society Blues, Leonie Lee. With Merit in Year 4, Irini Theokari. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, Esther Lee. Nishant Lahoti. With merits in Years 1, 4 and 5, Aksa Karam. Asad Khan. With distinction in preclinical sciences and distinctions in Years 3 and 4, Yusha Mirza. Anna Vasiliou. George Turner. With Men's Football Club colours, Alessandro Kachburian. With Men's Football Club blues, Benjamin Kerr. With Men's Hockey Club blues and distinctions in Years 4 and 5, Henry Mitchell. Luke Reisman. With Islamic Society Blues, Akib Mahmoud Khan. With Merit in Year 4, Oliver Weston. With Dance Society and Project Play Blues, distinction in Years 3 and 5, and Merit in Preclinical Sciences and Merit in Year 4, Jennifer Chu. With the Dunhill Trust and Medical Schools Council Prize 2018-19, and the David Williams and Matthew Duncan Prize in Obstetric Medicine, Ashtha Tanwar. With distinction in Year 1, Chun Tha. With Squash Club colours, Henry Thompson. Benjamin Stewart. With Association Colours, the Alpine Club and QMBL Global Brigades Blues, the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, the Francis Hocking Prize 2017-18, and Merit in Year 3, Jatinder Stanley. With the Refugee Crisis Foundation Society Blues, Islamic Society Colours, the Edith Forbes and Hayward Awards 2018-19, the College Prize, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences in Years 3 and 5, Labib Saeed. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2016-17, the David Reeves Prize 2016-17, the Buxton Prize 2017-18, the College Prize 2017-18, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences and Merits in Years 4 and 5, Yin Ji Tan. Nerugin Sivathothi Raja. Rasil Sharaf. With Running Club Blues and Merits in Years 1 and 4, Oliver Spear. With Distinction in Years 3 and 4 and Merits in Preclinical Sciences, Adam Stammer. With Merits in Years 4 and 5, Lucy Robson. With Merit in Year 1, Jake Roberts. With Preclinical Emergency Medicine Society Blues and Respiratory Society Colours, Mithila Senthiville. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, Kirthi Ramesh. With the BLSA Education Award, the Charrington Poster Prize 2016-17 and Merit in Year 3, Janani Raghavan. With Distinction in Year 4, Zara Ravat. With Distinction in Year 4, Sharmilan Ravindran. With the Charrington Poster Prize 2016-17, Mohammed Shafiq bin Mohammed Rudzi. With Merits in Years 2 and 4, Mohammed Afiq bin Mohammed Hatta. With the US Society Blues, the Academic Research Society Colours, Distinction in Year 3 and Merits in Years 2 and 4, Christoph Schmidt. Akib Safir Ullah Yassin. With Merits in Years 1 and 3, Thomas Beezer. With Merit in Year 4, Ella Brown. With Distinction in Years 2, 3, 4 and 5 and Merit in Year 1, Alistair Gregg. With Women's Hockey Club Blues and Street Doctors Colours, Esther Mitchell. With the Gastroenterology Society, Pediatric Society and Teddy Bear Hospital Blues, and the Charrington Poster Prize 2015 and 16, Styliani Haji El Eftheriou. With distinction in Year 5 and merits in Years 1 and 3, Tanya Farmi. With the Sutton Prize 2019-2020, Charlotte Jarvis. Eve Parry. The Charrington Poster Prize 2015-16, the Buxton Prize 2016-17, Distinction in Preclinical Sciences and Distinction in Year 3, Kevin Gurung. Abhishan Thavaraja. Lethby Prize 2018-19 and Merit in Years 2 and 5, Oliver Tran. Jin Ho Yim. And that concludes the roll call of the graduands with Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery from Bart to the London School of Medicine and Dentistry, Queen Mary University of London, 2021. I have two further awards to present. The Association Awards, which are given to students who have provided the most exceptional contributions to the association, and Tankards, which are given to ex-presidents and vice-presidents of the BLSA for their contributions within the student union and the university. The first is to Tom Longbottom, Dr. Tom Longbottom. Tom has always been passionate about representing students. As RAG officer, he promoted fundraising and developed initiatives such as the Haunted Maze, now an annual event. As BLSA president in 2018-19, he refurbished the association building and lobbied for improved safety for students on campus. With his team, he launched one of BLSA's largest campaigns, which opposed the rebranding of the medical school, created a new mentoring scheme for students, and organized the inaugural BL Week, which celebrated the history and community of the school. He organized 2 rites of passage ceremonies here at St. Paul's Cathedral and played an integral role in the Get the Date Right campaign as Vice President Barts, ensuring graduation and rites of passage took place on the same date. Tom also served as the United Hospitals Chair, representing medical students across London, and spent 2 years as a course representative, helping to shape the final year curriculum and support his peers' learning throughout the COVID pandemic. Tom has been heavily involved in many societies and sports clubs, notably the Water Polo Club and the Drama Society. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Tom Longbottom. The second award, the second association award, and the tankard goes to Dr. Megan Annetts. Megan has dedicated her 7 years at Barts in London to improving the student experience. She kicked off her passion for representation as the BL Sports Officer, and in this role she created the social media platforms for BL sports clubs to celebrate each other's successes. In 2017, she lifted the Merger Cup and delivered her Tackle and Talk campaign, raising awareness about the benefits of exercise on mental health and the importance of checking in with teammates and tackling stigma surrounding mental health for students. Megan was elected President of Barts in the London Students' Association 2019-20, a year like no other. In the era pre-pandemic, she created the Blink project to encourage students' groups to collaborate and contribute their maximum potential to the student body and local community. Megan was also driven to improve the process of raising funds, and she's continued her work into her final year to create a new platform with the school and deliver workshops to clinical students on challenging microaggressions, harassment, and discrimination. She provided a student voice into the medical curriculum review and provided feedback to the GMC on the UK MLA. When COVID-19 hit the UK head-on, she organised the largest student-led recruitment for NHS facilitation of training and deployment of over 300 students into local hospitals and GP surgeries. Recognising that the pandemic was going to enhance and create new pressures on students' well-being, she worked closely with academics and student support to create a new form of support with the Connecting Practice programme. In efforts to make the project as sustainable as possible, she worked with the core team to adapt it to be more suitable for all students at Barts in London, not just those on the front line. Never wishing for a dull moment, Megan stepped up to be president of Queen Mary Students' Union in April 2020. And in this role, she steered the Students' Union through the first wave before gracefully bowing out to re-enter her studies. In her final year, Megan was a course representative for the third time, advocating for her peers during a very difficult year of clinical placements and assessments. Megan has been heavily involved in many societies and sports clubs, notably the Women's Hockey Club and Street Doctors. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Megan Annetts. I'd now like to present a tankard to Dr. Grace Catchpole, who served as Vice President Barts for the BLSA in the academic year 2019-20. Grace has been an invaluable asset to the BLSA, and although she's graduating this year, she was still able successfully to organise a fantastic Rites of Passage ceremony for the class of 2020 on the 28th of June, along with Megan and Julia. Grace Catchpole.
Congratulations to you all for your incredible achievements. I would now like to invite two of you back to the stage, one of you, for the student address, Dr. Grace Catchpole and Dr. Kudzai Sabanda.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you're here in the Cathedral, with us, or you're joining us from afar. As nervous as this speech has made us, it is a privilege to speak here on behalf of the graduating class here today.
I don't know about all of you, but for a long time, I didn't think it would be possible for us to be sat in St. Paul's celebrating our achievements together. This is all down to the hard work of the organising team of Matt, Thurby and Andreas, who I have had the opportunity to work closely with this year and know how much time they've put into making this event a success.
We'd now like to take you back to freshers, whether that's 3 or 8 years ago. From the first time we tried a Brick Lane curry with our new mums and dads, to signing up to far too many societies at Freshers' Fair. I personally still receive emails from Squash Club, despite never picking up a racket in my life. It was a time when many of us met our closest friends, our teammates, and our unpaid therapists who have gotten us through our time at Barts and the London.
This was the first time that we saw many places that would become our homes away from home. The libraries and garage rooms that we studied in, the BLSA building where we found time to relax, and a small, unsuspecting venue known as the Griffin, which was used to fuel our caffeine addiction or our curly fries problem, or was used to let off steam with our sports teams on a Wednesday night. It will always have a special place in our hearts.
We were soon brought back to reality by an early lecture which told us that we needed to spend a small fortune on equipment, that half of the year would be culled after our first exam, and learning 2 extra languages was mandatory. Although most of this lecture turned out to be a joke, one thing they got right was how much work we'd need to put in. The last few years have been more challenging than I think any of us had anticipated, but we can't deny that medicine is a special subject, full of variety and fascinating topics.
Over the next 2 years, we would spend long hours in the Perrin trying to understand histology, even though we knew we'd just picked lymphocyte on the MCQ paper. PBLs alternated between showing off how well you'd memorised the relevant chapter of Kumar and Clark's, or sitting in the corner and nodding along at the person that had clearly done more research than you. However, much as we like to complain, we do need to acknowledge that our first year was a holiday compared to the JEPs.
Before we knew it, we were on the wards with backpack full of notebooks, a fresh cheese and onion, and every pen we could get our hands on. Pretending to be part of the team when really our only job was to pull the privacy curtain around the patient and maybe search for the drug chart, all while desperately avoiding eye contact with the consultant. But most of our time on placement was spent talking to patients. Being able to take time and learn about their journey was one of the best things about this degree.
But our time at Barts wasn't just about medicine, much to our parents' concerns. We all found hobbies and passions to keep us sane in many of BL's societies, sports teams, and volunteering groups.
Many of you gave up your time volunteering for our local community, whether that was through teaching young people first aid or running play sessions for pediatric patients. Then, there were opportunities to provide further our interest in certain specialties through academic societies, several of which ran national conferences and hosted renowned guest speakers.
Laird Hall, or the old library, were where we'd go to be entertained by one of our performance societies, from the sophisticated Barts arts to the impressive dance shows, all of which made you wonder if those students had really picked the right career. Or if your tastes were a little more rowdy, you could always come heckle the Drama Society in their annual pantomime.
Charity has been a huge part of our Barts experience. RAG every year raised money for causes we all were passionate about. ISOC Annual Charity Week constantly raises huge amounts of money through a variety of fundraising initiatives, and I'm sure we've all bought a charity cupcake en route to the Perrin. And this section couldn't be amiss without any of people's highlight of the year, the Merger Cup. Our battle with QM brought out everyone's Barts spirits and showed just how competitive medics and dentists can get.
I'm sure for many of you, the most important part of BL is the family and community that you've created. A community you feel so passionately about that you've been course reps, BLSA board members, started and run societies to help others find like-minded people, such as Commuter Society or JEP Society, or maybe a religious or cultural society. It's this family atmosphere that makes BL special and means our experiences here, though all unique, will stay with us long after we've left.
We couldn't talk about our time at Barts without mentioning the events of the past 15 months. We don't want to bring the mood down, but COVID really has altered our education and our lives completely. Last year, when everything shut down, many of you stepped up to help by volunteering in hospitals, local communities, through fundraising and supporting family members. Our final year was far from ordinary, but we're still here and ready to start work soon. We could not have made it through exams without the tireless work of Dr. Patel and his team. Never again will we get an instant reply to an email at 3 a.m., so we want to say thank you.
There are so many more thank yous that we needed to say. If we listed them all, we'd probably run into the dental session, but we're going to try and get through a few. We'd like to start by thanking the faculty of BL and all the staff we've interacted with from Barts Health. We thank you for your patience, your time, and your expertise. We'd like to thank our families and loved ones. We could not have done this alone, and thank you for sticking by us, even though we're not that pleasant around exams. We owe so much of our success to you. We'd finally like to acknowledge those members of our families and loved ones who are no longer with us. Your presence has been felt throughout, but especially today. We'd just like to take a moment of silence to remember these absent friends.
All of us have been on a long journey to get here, and the support of our fellow students and friends has carried us through. It's been an uphill battle with many obstacles along the way, but Barts students are made of strong stuff. We'd like to thank all of you for making our time at Barts so memorable, and it feels bittersweet that our time has come to an end. But the NHS is in need of some new F1s in a couple of weeks, and I'm sure we're up for the job, even if not all of us are feeling that way right now.
Now, I'm sure you're beginning to grow tired of us talking, so we've just got a few final things to say. We want to acknowledge how lucky we are to study at this prestigious institution. It never fails to amaze me when I think about our history. We want to thank St. Paul's and the organising team once again. We are one of the few groups able to celebrate together, and to be able to do it in a place like this is an honour. And finally, it wouldn't be a graduation speech without some classic American cliches, so here we go. This is the first day of the rest of your life. Don't be afraid of failure, and to thine own self be true. The future is yours to shape. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you both for your inspiring and moving words. I would now like to invite Dr. Will Spiring, Head of Final Year, to lead the recitation of the Declaration of Geneva.
Good evening. Well done doesn't really cover it. There seems no better time to join together in a pledge that was put together to remind us of the humanitarian aims of our profession. So can I invite the graduates of 2021 to stand? I'm going to read this a line at a time, and if you would like to read the declaration that's on the back of your programme. Thank you. I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit considerations of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, or political affiliation. Race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me, even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honour and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. And I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour.
Thank you, Dr. Spiring. Mr. Matthew Robertson, the Barts in the London Students Association President of 2020 to 2021, will now say a few words.
Members of the academic procession, those watching from home, and most importantly, graduates of Barts and the London. Well, what a year it's been. Despite all the challenges, I am so excited and glad to be able to stand here in person today as your Barts and the London Students Association President on what, for many of you, is the day before you go on to start your careers as the new doctors of the NHS. Being able to share this moment together in person is something I know I and many of you will cherish forever. Not to mention the alternative option of personally delivering 300 BL badges and scrolls to you all was not something I really wanted to be doing. As I tried to figure out what to say during this speech, I started to reflect back on your last few years here. Many of you started your Barts and the London journey in the same cohort as I did. You may remember the mock lecture you had in the Perrin Lecture Theatre where Professor Molyneux and her police officer pal tricked us into thinking Barts and the London was the worst medical school around. Others may have witnessed a phone being dunked into a cup of water. Well, thankfully, we all know now that the reality couldn't be further from this. During Freshers' Fortnight, you met your new BL families at the boat ball, you dressed in your smartest clothes as you made your way along the River Thames. Fast forward a few months, and many of you were already forming some of the connections and friendships that still hold strong today, and that I know you will take with you into your futures. It's also then that many of you will have started to settle into sports, societies, and volunteering at BL. Seeing you all get stuck into these groups, excel in academia, and support each other as well as our local communities over the past 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 7 years has not only been humbling, but inspiring. Medical school is hard at the best of times, but what you, as the class of 2021, have had to endure, and the way you handled it, is truly extraordinary. It's hard to put in words the amount of admiration and love I have for each and every one of you. I saw you, my friends, dedicate one of your most stressful years at medical school to supporting the NHS, family members, and friends. This, and all of your other achievements, are a testament to the type of doctors you'll become. And I know the staff sitting beside me, your loved ones watching from home, and the country are all so proud of you for this. I think you all deserve another round of applause. Now, I'll be honest, it was looking a little bit hit and miss for a few moments there, but thankfully, we now find ourselves here at St. Paul's Cathedral. Following countless conferences, ICAs, matches, merger cups, fried chicken meals, your halfway ball, and many days on placement, or for some of you, I should say, mornings spent on placement, and you've made it all through the highs and lows to the end of your degrees. And for that, you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. Rites of Passage isn't just any ordinary graduation ceremony. It's a celebration of our graduates and their achievements. It's also where, like you have just done, our medical and dental students read the Declaration of Geneva and vow not only to do right by their patients, but to declare themselves to the noble principles of medical and dental practice. From this day forward, you become members of one of the oldest and most noble professions, the profession of healing. You follow the footsteps of great individuals who have come before you, some of whom are in this very cathedral right now, or others who have generally supported this year's ceremony. Like them, I am sure that you'll use your Barts and the London experiences, friendships, connections, and the knowledge you have gained to prosper in your respective careers. Remember how lucky you are to have trained in the heart of East London, surrounded by some of the best clinicians, researchers, and teachers. You may be moving on, but you will not be leaving any of that behind. Continue to apply the Barts and the London values of community, compassion, excellence, and sentiment to everything you do, and wear the title of Barts and the London graduate with pride. Of course, none of you would have been able to make it this far without the support of your family, friends, colleagues, and loved ones. I want you to take this moment to thank them. It saddens me that many of these key individuals in your lives can't be here in person this evening, but I know that they are here in spirit, and, thanks to the marvels of technology, they are also here via live stream. Hi, everyone. Barts and the London Students' Association, Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry, and Queen Mary University of London are all lucky to have had you as students. Each and every one of you have impacted this great institution in your own way, paving the way for the Barts and the London graduates of the future. Remember, you will always have a home here, so don't be strangers. Stay in touch through the Barts and the London Alumni Association, of which you are all automatically part of as BL graduates, and come back for our events, to join mentoring schemes, or just to say hi. I also wanted to take this opportunity to give a few thank yous. I wanted to first thank our sponsors, Medical Protection Society, Barts of the London Alumni Association, and our alumni who have supported us through the Queen Mary Annual Fund. Without them, this evening's celebration would not have been possible. Secondly, I wanted to thank all the university and SMD staff who have shown us support through this difficult year and who have dedicated so much of their time to ensuring our graduates are well equipped to go into the world as fully fledged doctors. I'm sure that, whilst they're sad to see you go, they'll be happy to have a short break from all the emails about GMC registration processes and how that exam proctoring works. A special thank you to the BLSA board and its elective representatives, course reps, and others who have been representing your needs throughout the year and working hard to give you a fantastic BL experience. I also want to thank Nicholas and the team at St. Paul's for allowing us to return to this extremely special venue and who have supported us through the regular restriction changes. I am also indebted to Gary and his team who are taking photos, filming, and live streaming today's ceremony, thus allowing those at home to join in. Many thanks also to Dr. Oliver Trampleasure, who designed your programs and tickets, and who has been doing so for so many years, it's now difficult to count. Thank you also to Queen Mary Students' Union and Marston Events for the services they have provided. This year's ceremony would also not have been possible without the support from last year's VP and President team, Julia, Dr. Grace Catchpole, and Dr. Megan Annitz. Big thank yous to the stewards who are supporting us this evening, and may I say, looking very fly doing so. Finally, I wanted to give a very, very special thank you to my two vice presidents, Andreas Hadjidimitriou and Tharabi Tharmapathy, who have organized and spearheaded this evening's event. This year has been a difficult one, to say the least, but through it all, you've supported me, worked tirelessly, and been my much appreciated counsel. You are excellent examples of what it means to be a BL student, and you remind me every day why I'm so proud to be studying here. Now, before I finally leave this stage for the final time this evening, I would like to invite staff, loved ones, those at home, and yourselves to stand up. Again, sorry. Now, staying in your positions, I want you to take a look at your colleagues. Amongst them are individuals who, over their past few years here, have found love, attended their first ever drag show, raised tens of thousands of pounds for Charity Week, dominated at Merger, organized national conferences, discovered what no-hand starters means, and so much more. Join me in applauding them, our class of 2021, for all their hard work and the amazing things they have and will go on to achieve. You may be seated. I know that the next few months will both be exciting and daunting for you all. Although today marks the reopening of the country following months of restrictions, we are all aware of the uncertainties ahead, as well as the impact the pandemic has had on the NHS. And no doubt the road ahead will be treacherous and perhaps even overwhelming at times. However, remember that you have been through it all before. And although this time you're doing it as F1s, you're not alone. You have your fellow junior doctors, your solid knowledge base, and our BL community spirit to support you through this. Class of 2021, you have got this. It has been a true honor to not only be your BLSA president, but your friend and colleague. Good luck to you all, and au revoir, or in English, till next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Matt. I would now like to invite Professor Anthony Warrens, our Dean for Education, back to the platform to conclude what has been a wonderful evening.
There will be nobody in this room who would disagree when I say we are all fortunate enough to be associated with an astounding medical school. And it is of no surprise that the students at that medical school are astounding people. We've heard this evening of all your achievements. And from this group of astounding people, you have selected each year a president who has been astounding. We have 3 of them with us this evening, but I want to mark the contribution of the most recent, who is just about to demit office. Matt, you have been a fantastic student president in a fantastically difficult environment. Your whole year has had to be conducted in the context of a practice of education and medicine that is an overused word, but undoubtedly true, unprecedented. And you have risen to the challenge. I can assure you, students who elected Matt, that he has been your tireless representative, always ensuring that you were given every possible opportunity in this very, very difficult environment. And so it gives me great pleasure to recognize your contribution in what is now a time-honored fashion that involves a flag. The flag is this, which flew above the BLSA building during your year of tenure. It now becomes yours to fly above wherever you wish to fly it above. Thank you very much for all you have done. And so to a few final words. Faculty members and staff of Queen Mary University of London, Barts and London School of Medicine and Dentistry, families and friends, unusually remote in many cases today in these highly unusual circumstances, but still very much welcome, and I hope you have enjoyed this evening. Families of friends of those who have been our students, but who are now our professional colleagues. And most importantly, of course, to you, those colleagues themselves, the graduating class of 2021. It is a true delight to take these few minutes to wish you well collectively, having celebrated your achievements individually. The circumstances may be unusual, but the warmth of our enthusiasm for this event is, if anything, greater this year as we emerge from this very, very strange period in our history. An old married couple were sitting in silence reading the newspaper. And the wife turned to the husband and said, 40 years ago, on the day we were married, you looked at me and said, I love you. And you've never said it since. Her husband slowly put down the newspaper, thought about it for a moment, turned to her and said, If I change my mind, I'll let you know. Well, rather less than 40 years ago, I too sat as you have been sitting today, gingerly crossed a platform, took a professional oath like the one you have just taken. I was excited, nervous, proud, and was about to start enjoying a great range of varied opportunities experience. It had been a great decision to become a doctor. And like the old man in my story, I have not changed my mind. It was a privilege then, it is a privilege now. Now you may remember that first day in the Perrin when I met you and shared some thoughts. I asked you to look around at these people, almost none of whom you knew, but who over the next few years were going to become the people you spent your days with, and sometimes more than your days. I told you that as you looked around, we knew that statistically about 4 of you would marry each other. Well, you might have a better idea now if that prediction is likely to have been correct. I also asked you to look forwards to a day that was then nearly 10 years in the future, but is now imminent, when you would be allowed to fly solo. You would be calling a patient into your clinic room or surgery and closing the door behind you, sit with that patient as his or her doctor, the person from whom that patient was expecting and was entitled to expect the very best care possible. I told you on that first day that your task was to spend the next 5 years making yourself as ready as possible to meet the needs of that as yet unknown patient. I suspect that was a simple, easily comprehensible message that autumn day in the middle of the last decade. But there is a danger that it has become less simple, because you will have learnt much more about the stresses of being a doctor, of the problems of the NHS, of the targets we need to meet. And many of you will have found that their personal lives have become more complicated, with significant debt, family obligations, and many other issues. But in fact, nothing has changed. Nothing at all. It is still true that there is no point in any of us being here if we do not put the patient at the center of our professional lives. We are here to serve that patient, and everything we do should retain that focus, as you have just undertaken to do in the Declaration of Geneva. It may be in direct patient care. It may be in supporting those who provide that care in the laboratory or the imaging department, or it may be focused on teaching the next generation or in advancing knowledge through research, which might benefit the patient of the future. There is no harm in personal ambition, and you are not expected, indeed you must not, subserve the needs of your patients to the exclusion of everything else in your life. But the patient is the focus, the center point, the justification for all we do professionally. But it doesn't need to be as daunting as it sounds. You stand very tall today as graduates of this great medical school. You arrive here tall because, as has been said before, you stand on the shoulders of giants, the giants who have made it the school that it has become, but also the giants who make it what it is today. And here I refer unashamedly to the superb cohort of educators, clinicians, and professional staff who make up Barts and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry here, some of whom are sitting around me. It has been a privilege for us to start you on this great journey of the careers you will have. We wish you well as we now bid you farewell as you move on to the next phase of your career. We know how much you have to offer, and we know that you, the graduating class of 2021 will make us very proud. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Warrens. That concludes your rites of passage ceremony. We ask that you remain seated whilst the academic procession takes place.
Once the procession is over, you'll be asked to leave the cathedral via the south transept doors, over there. Please stay in your seats until the stewards guide you towards the exit, zone by zone. First, the south transept will exit, then the dome, the north transept, the front nave, the sides, and finally, the middle back nave.
Stewards will be waiting for you outside to guide you round to the front of the cathedral, down to the crypt, to return your gowns. The dental cohort will be outside of the cathedral. We kindly ask that you please maintain social distancing.
Thank you so much for attending this ceremony today. It has been an absolute privilege to put this on for you, and a moment we hope you all cherish. Thank you.